Morning. We are ready for chapter 6, and this is our final chapter of the book, Dory Phantasmagory. And your job for me today is to look up a chapter book that you would like me to read. Nothing as big as Harry Potter, something that we can get through maybe in a week's time. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. Chapter 6, Bouncy Ball. It takes a really long time to clean up the fort because I keep forgetting that I'm cleaning up. Rascal, bedtime, calls my mom. Brush your teeth. Looks like she's just fooling around. As I brush my teeth, I say goodnight to Mr. Nuggy. He has changed back into his regular clothes and is rushing home to see his wife. That's when Violet bursts in the bathroom crying. I can't find Cherry anywhere, she says, and I've looked everywhere. She's gone. Gulp. Uh-oh. Where is that doll? I'll be right back, I say. I tiptoe downstairs and into the dark living room. Oh, where did I put Cherry? I gave her to Mrs. Gobblecracker, of course, but what did I really actually do with her? Think, I tell myself. I check all the usual places. Fridge, toilet, dishwasher, garbage, under the couch, in the couch, under the rug, upstairs, in every drawer, under the beds, in the tub. After looking everywhere, I found 2 quarters, a silver button, a Hello Kitty eraser, a bunch of Legos, a moldy cookie, Cherry shoe, Violet's rainbow bouncy ball, but no Cherry. I put the bouncy ball back in my pocket. Please remember this part because your writing assignment will be based on things you find in the couch. I'm so tired I give up. Cherry is definitely not in the house. Well, if she's not in the house, where is she? Did someone take her? But who would take her besides Mrs. Oh, no. Oh. If Cherry is really gone forever, does that mean Miss Gobblecracker is real? My dad hears my scream and comes running. Why are you screaming like a maniac? You're going to wake up the whole neighborhood. Cut this out right now and go to bed. Ah! He drags me by the arm. We're done with you for the day, Rascal. Everybody is done. You got it? Ah! Stop screaming, screams my dad. She was real, I scream. Ah! Okay, calm down. She was real, whatever you say, says my dad, dragging me down the hallway to my room. Just go to bed. Even my dad says she's real. I have to be brave, I say, clinging to him. No, you have to go to bed, he says, dropping me on the bed. Stay in bed, he says, pointing his finger at me, then tucks me in. Because it's not safe for you to come out, he says as he shuts my door, and I think I hear him laugh a tiny bit. I fake sleep for a few minutes, and then when I'm sure my dad is back downstairs, I sneak out of my room. I'm going to tell Violet the truth. That Cherry is gone forever, and it's all her fault. And even though I know she'll want to kill me, she doesn't have to bother, because Mrs. Gobblecracker is probably coming back for me. I have an idea. After I tell her the bad news, I'll give Violet her bouncy ball. That'll make her feel a little better. Violet, I said quietly, clutching the bouncy ball tightly behind my back. What? She says. There's something I have to tell you. But then I don't believe what I see. My mouth drops open. Is that Cherry? Lying right there next to Violet. How did she get there? I ask. Oh, Luke found her when he snuck outside to catch fireflies. I must have left her on the front stoop, but I don't know when. Oh, I say quietly, but inside my head my thoughts are loud. Oh, the stoop! Of course! I threw her out the front door when Miss Gobblecracker was leaving. What did you want to tell me? Violet asks. Oh, yeah, I say, climbing into her bed and tucking myself in her cozy covers. Well, Mrs. Gobblecracker isn't real after all, I say. I know. I'm the one that made her up, stupid. You did? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Violet. That was a fun game, but it got a little scary at the end. I'm so happy that I get to stay home in this cozy little house with my family after all. Good night, I say to Violet. Good night, she says, giving me a shove. Now get in your own bed. Before I get out of her bed, I hide the rainbow bouncy ball under Violet's pillow as a secret little gift. The next morning is Saturday, and our parents are still asleep. Luke and Violet are playing with the bouncy ball that Violet found under her pillow. They are laughing, and the ball hits the ceiling and flies off the walls, hitting them on their heads. Let's bounce it to the stars, says Luke. On the stairs, they are laughing even harder. Boy, do I wish I could play. Suddenly, it's quiet. I run upstairs to go look. The bouncy ball bounced into the toilet. Luke and Violet stand over the toilet, staring down at the sunken ball. What should we do? Shrieks Violet. Are we in trouble? Says Luke. We'll have to get it out, says Violet. But how do we do that? Asks Luke. And then they both turn around to find me, watching, smiling. Rascal will get it, right, Rascal? Says Violet, nodding her head yes. Right away, I roll up my nightgown sleeve and I stick my arm deep into the bottom of the toilet. Luke and Violet cringe and cover their eyes and make gagging noises. Here it is, I say, holding up the bouncy ball, my arm dripping toilet water. Violet squeezes practically the whole bottle of foamy soap on my arm and helps me wash my hands and the ball. Thanks, Rascal, says Violet. You saved the bouncy ball. I am so happy, I am beaming. We all agree that we don't need to tell Mom and Dad. All day all I can think about is that bouncy ball. Every time I think about it, I feel so proud. Remember when I saved the bouncy ball? I asked Violet. Uh-huh, she says. After dinner, Luke says, Rascal, close your eyes and open your hand. My whole life, I've always wanted someone to say this to me. Before I open my hands, I know exactly what it is. It's the rainbow bouncy ball. You can borrow it, Rascal, says Violet. It's not to keep. Really? I said, really? Since you saved it, she says. I hug Luke and Violet. Let's play, says Luke. Yeah, said Violet. Bounce it. I try and think of the best bouncy ball game I can think of. I hold the bouncy ball very tight, close my eyes, and concentrate. All these pictures come rushing to my mind at once. Okay, I got it. The ball is really a poison gumball, and if it hits the ceiling, it explodes. Hot lava pours out of it, and we all melt. And when we melt, we turn back into cavemen, and Mrs. Gobblecracker lives in the cave. And no, not Miss Gobblecracker again, says Violet. Okay, I agree. But everything else? They agree. Everything else, they say. My brother and sister and I play bouncy ball. I run like a maniac to catch the ball, running into the walls and screaming as it bonks me in the head. When the ball hits the ceiling, we explode. I'm jumping up and down and making loud crashing sounds, the kind of sounds the earth makes when it blows up. I leapt onto Luke to protect myself from the hot lava. Hot lava spilling all over the floor. It's bubbling everywhere. We jump on the couch and move the pillows around so that we have a secret cave. Now we are cave people. Violet is the cave mommy, of course, and Luke is the caveman daddy hunter. And guess who gets to be the cave baby? Me. And I'm the cutest little cave baby. Goo goo gaga boo boo. All right, so that is the end of Dory Phantasmagory. Your writing for today is really a list. I want you to go hunting in your couch like she did, or in a chair, and talk with your parents about what you find. And maybe if you find money, they'll let you keep it. But make a list and draw a picture of everything you found, just like you saw right there in the book when she went through the couch looking. I also will need from you kind of a book report about this story, letting me know what the story was about. Who, all your WH questions. Why was there a problem in the story? What was the problem? How was it solved? Okay, your basic questions. I was just looking for the picture one more time for you. All right, remember, these are the things that she found in her drawer under the bed and in her couch. Okay. See you guys later.